Good afternoon. Hello. Half an hour late, but I'm still here. I'm still here today. Lee, got some being first. Welcome in, and thank you for your daily research as well. Enjoy your baking, Kura. It depends on how tea will put you to sleep, Lee. I'm guessing, you know? I don't know. You know, yeah. Today, we are mainly gonna be gathering some more marble and all that kind of stuff. I did do a little bit of off-stream or off-camera mining. But that was mainly to replenish adamantine and cobalt supplies mainly. But I did go out and grabbed a little bit more marble, so this chest is almost full, and I also want to fill up this chest with a bunch of marble. I mined out, I think, 2 deposits of calcite as well, to have that as well, so I can maybe add in some highlights here and there. Like, upgrade the temple and all that kind of stuff. And it does seem that there is a wolf spawn within temple grounds, so that's gonna be a fun one. I'm gonna grab the medium height. The meat can rot. There we go. There's I also added a few mods to the server once again. Basically all the no cube stuff, which basically adds a bakery, tavern, wine, orchard, some farming related stuff as well, so we might look into that in the future as well. I added animal husbandry mod, and I added this repair workbench, which for a little bit of material cost what it's made out of, like thorium requires thorium, cobalt requires cobalt, adamantine requires adamantine, etc, etc. It does not take away from durability. And during the off-camera run, I was able to find 1 diamond, so I now have music players. And I made 2. I haven't listened to this one. Hi, Phantom! Yes, I'm live. Not much, not much. I'm just going over what new mods I added to the server. As you can see, we got plenty of stuff as well. Let's take these and put them in there. Put you in there, turn that on. Thank you for your daily research, Redeem Phantom. Well, as well. I do like and it does seem that it just continues on looping. Oh, I also added thorium a mod called thorium chests, which adds in like chests made from the metals that are in the game, plus some that are in the most common mods, like bronze, onyxium, and prisma. As well as there's a mithril chest as well, but there was one that's also 63. There were two, yeah, it's prisma and mithril. And silver has more than gold, apparently. And just close it. Like we can now make a ton of these as well. So that's fun. So yeah, that's the big the big thing that that I did in between last stream and this stream. Most of the adulting stuff have been taken care of as far as I can think of stuff. So yeah, we're all good to go for some simple marble mining. Which is what we're gonna be doing. Hi, Scarlett! How you doing? And then blood cyber blends. Ooh. Nice. How you doing, Scarlett? I think Ray came through. Oh, marble mine, save changes. Doing pretty good as well. Had a good enough day at work. And it wasn't too busy today. I didn't need to help at the other location, so that helps. And let's mine out. Here we go. But yeah, it's gonna be mainly a resource gathering stream, and yeah, work for the recipes. No. I probably need to go check out. Thank you for your daily research redeem as well, Scarlett. What did Tessa say? Anything is they are a drop from turning the plants into petals, and I know it says it's work for the recipe drop, so the like 80 blood petals I got, and I'm not sure now if I basically wasted a chance for seed drops because I use shears. I do not know either, so. But how did you sleep, Scarlett? And how is everyone else in chat doing as well? Of course. Oh, the last few days have been so hectic. Honestly. It's such a... Adulting is, well, not hard, but hectic from time to time. Like, I really wanted to stream yesterday. And Monday as well, but... just the energy and all that kind of stuff. Like, if I need to work overtime, even if it's just half an hour, I immediately notice it in my energy levels. Like, for the first time in a couple of weeks, I feel... oh, that's good to hear, Scarlett. I'm happy, happy to hear that. But yeah, if I need to work overtime, my energy drains like 10 times as quickly. Which is somewhat annoying. But, you know. What you gonna do about it? And it's a need, but it's also never demanded of my on my work. That if they ask, of course they ask, but if I have plans at 1, and you know I cannot work much longer than 12, and I'm always honest about that, you know. To them, to my bosses as well. Like, I got plans, so I sadly cannot work overtime today. Main mode allows you, for example, to enter or plus coupon into the configuration, because if so, I'd lucky love to make a little machine where runs ground in the lighthouse. I do think the chat window goes away a little bit too quickly. But it's probably getting tweaked over time, because I'm probably not the only one that thinks that, so... I'd rather it stays open a little bit longer, maybe 30 seconds to a minute, than that it disappears after like 10 seconds or 5 seconds even. I don't know for how long it stays open in Hytale, but it does feel quick. By the way, Scarlett, have you been able to log in into the server? Or haven't you been able to log into the Hytale server yet? Let's mine out this before I go that way too much. Place for my own, but you on the common server. That's completely fine. That's completely fine. A part of me wishes that I knew what to do in Common, even though I still have a lot of stuff that I can do in Common, but you know, just to play a little bit more Common. Especially because it's still being actively played on by people, which it's not something that we as a group, like as in Stormdal, are used to happening. Basically, as soon as I start playing other games, to at the start mainly just not play the same game continuously, people just stop playing. like altogether, just not play on the server anymore. So it's refreshing to see that people still are excited to log into Cobblemon a ton. It's one of the reasons why I keep doing updates on Sunday as well. Do, 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 do. And that allows to be infinite water short. Here's you don't see for Pacticum. I find it hard to play solo since there's no real direction. Yeah. Exactly. Sorry, but I'd have to ruin my ocean for it. Take water from deeper down. As in the updates every Sunday. Scarlet? And just having the server in general. Oh yeah, of course. I am also thinking about what mod pack to play for the next one. For the next modded server. Because I have gotten messages from people that are asking for a create focused pack, just mainly create and maybe a little bit of exploration, which is what Create Powered 1 was. And I have also gotten messages, and I'm getting them for a long time now, for Vault Hunters as well. It's a syphilis 101. You know what? Oh, there we go. There you go, syphilis. Doesn't VIP stand for a very insignificant person, by the way? FY, that's a joke. You're VIP on T's, Arlex, and my tunnel. I'm collecting all the Infinity Stone or Chaos Emeralds or something. VIP can also be vain, impatient, and pompous. Are we gonna leave those chalk blocks floating? Nah, I'm gonna mine them. Because then I can also use those. I wish those big walls were more marble. Chaos emeralds. Big wall. But how are you doing, Syphilis? Come on, there we go. This weekend I don't have a car because it's going away for a yearly maintenance kind of deal, so I know I can still drive it for a year and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna bring my car to the mechanic on Saturday after work. And then if everything is fine and they don't need to be doing big repair jobs or anything like that, which I'm assuming they will not, I can pick my car back up at the end of the day on Monday. You're doing mighty fine. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Also, Syphilis, just so you know, where are they? Role manager. Um, 2, 3, 4. There are only 5 VIPs in my channel. I am very, very reluctant to give VIP to people. Yes. Ah, iron. Yeah. And also, if people that are VIP that aren't active anymore or never show up to a stream, and with never I do mean like in a year time or something like that, I do remove them from VIP as well. You feel very appreciated. Yay! I don't know how much VIPs I can give out. I think this pickaxe will break before I'm done here. Yep, there we go. I am gonna finish this with this pickaxe. I'm just gonna finish it. Even if it takes longer. There you go. And the rest is chalk. Which means we have a ton more. So what have you guys been up to the last few days while I wasn't streaming? Was it one for no? I think it was here. Yes, there it is. Waiting for me to go. Not even watching T or Kuraha or Arlek or Lumi. Trying to score those bonus points every Scarlet Syphilis. The T-verse. Alright, do I have the stuff to make 10 more? No. And it's because I don't have the fruits. Do I... Did I have things in it? I do. I am basically doing these. Because I found out at the moment the only way to get water essence legitimately is through those fish traps. Which is somewhat annoying. Because I do want to go into the desert deposit to find Prisma. Because I want Prisma armor so I can infinitely breathe underwater. I have been twice to the Dragonspire Weald already. But I have yet to find any Onyxium. So, yeah. That's me, from what looks of it, I do need a little bit more logs. And turn that one on as well. Just put them there. You know what? Do I put those there? And silver in there. I can't put in the iron yet. Yeah, well, it's fine. It is fine. Yeah, I'd definitely also call the T-verse, basically. She is the biggest of everyone. As in, numbers-wise. Which honestly deserved. Very much so. Repair and repair. Like, look, no durability loss. Let's go. I could technically start using this one as well. But, meh. Not yet. Not gonna use them yet. It is almost. One minute. There we go. And there we go. It's turning light again. I just harvested you all. I am gonna grab all of those. Put them in there and then put the rest like that. Alright. So much marble. I want so much marble. All the rocks. Like, got big holes everywhere. Got that one. We have some more marble here. Let's go. Let's take these. Let's get these as well. I keep saying this, but I can't wait to see Hytale in half a year. Or in a year. Alright. I have also been debating. Because at the end of this month, World of Warcraft's 12th or 11th expansion will come out. And I am debating whether or not to stream the full story playthrough. Mainly because I will be very quiet and focused while doing that. I have not played beta or PTR or anything like that. I have seen barely any promotional material or spoilery material as well for the next World of Warcraft expansion. And I know that there are a lot of you that came here for the survival games, Minecraft, now Hytale, and all that kind of stuff. But for me, World of Warcraft is a very important game in my life as well. So it was somewhat inevitable for that I would be streaming it again as well. And I do want to say, if I am ever playing games on stream that you guys don't like, or don't want to watch, then that's completely okay to not watch, you know? This, for me, streaming isn't a job, it's just a hobby, and it's fun having you guys here. And if you do still want to watch, even, you know, it's not a game you'd like, then that's very much appreciated and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it is a heads up that I will probably be playing games that are very different to Minecraft and Hytale and outside of the survival genre. Cult of the Lamb is technically within the survival genre as well. So, there's that. But I love World of Warcraft, and I will be playing that as well. And if you guys watch that, want to watch me play World of Warcraft, then that's amazing. If not, that's good too. And then I'll welcome you guys back when I'm playing Hytale and Minecraft again. Because knowing myself and like the past expansion releases for World of Warcraft, I dive in heavily. I really do. Hi Yaro! How you doing? So, yeah, if I ever play a game that you guys don't want to watch, and it is a-okay to not watch me while I'm playing those games, you know? We all have our preferences and games we like. I'm doing pretty good as well, Yaro. Thank you very much for asking. What have you been up to lately? Still playing Cobblemon, or...? Have you been playing other games as well, Yaro? Or busy with school/work? I mean, that's completely possible as well. I can't do it for some reason, but you're now playing other games. That's weird that you're not able to update. What other games have you been playing, Yara? But yeah, I am debating whether or not I want to stream my first experience, my story experience with the new World of Warcraft expansion. Well, I play to the level up content and the story content and the zones and all that kind of stuff. Because I will be playing it for a long while. I'll probably be in voice chats with friends that are also playing it. Although I am basically the only one in my entire friends group that really plays the story through the story content, and then not to level up as quickly as possible to go into endgame. Which is a big part of World of Warcraft, the endgame. But for me, the story is what really keeps me playing, or coming. At least keeps making me come back to World of Warcraft. You never played World of Warcraft, and that's completely fine. I mean, you're young, and World of Warcraft is definitely not a cheap game to play. You can start out free, but if you want to get past level 20, you do need to pay a monthly subscription. Pepper Ridge Farm remembers the time where the only subscriptions you had were for MMORPGs and magazines instead of all these streaming services nowadays. Yeah, exactly, and that's completely fair. That's completely fair, but if you are curious how World of Warcraft is, I will be streaming it at the end of the month. which, talking about streaming my first playthrough experience, they're starting old by calling someone young. Hi, Rosa. Yeah, I'm talking about about World of Warcraft, and that the new expansion for it is coming out at the end of this month. But if I want to play through the story completely on stream for the very first time, that might that might mean that the very first stream will be happening at midnight for the World of Warcraft expansion. Midnight. Generally, if I look at past World of Warcraft expansion releases, I have played basically on the day of release, which happens for us here in the EU at midnight, where I generally play for about an hour to 2 hours, depending on how much fun I'm having and how much I can stay awake. And this year, or this expansion, will release from Thursday on to Friday. I already got that Friday and Saturday off of work. So I can basically play all day. It's one of the rare occasions where I do take extra days off of work to play a game at release. Some people take off the time to you know, celebrate Carnival and get blackout drunk. It's always so funny because it's every year when Carnival is happening here. That's at my workplace that there are so many people sick the days after Carnival, which is a here in the Netherlands, Carnival is mainly celebrated I think as the end or start of the Christian feasting period. Not feasting, the Christian what do you call it? Where you basically don't eat and drink food during the day. I know it. I know the Muslims have Ramadan, but yeah, apparently the Christians also have those things there for the main day is fine already. If you need an excuse to get drunk, then why bother? Yeah, exactly. Exactly my point, Rosa. Exactly my point. But yeah, I'll probably be streaming that day. And it's gonna be a long one if I do, so... like the Friday. So what I might do is, you know, just go to bed early. Yeah. That's at least what I've been told, that it is tied to some Christianity, or at least its origin came from there. I've had a friend, well, not really a friend, a person I know that was really talking down to me because I took a few days off to play a new game. And I note you, that person took days off to get blackout drunk. So I retorted back, At least I remember the fun times I have had on my day off. They were mad. They were so fucking mad. Because the only reason I told them that was because I think it was a few weeks earlier, they were telling me about how they don't remember what they did the night before because they were basically blackout drunk. Yeah, the wagons are really cool. Waste your days off on stuff you ain't gonna remember at all because you black out. Yeah, exactly, Rosa, exactly. What? Why don't you want to remember your days off? I mean, why would you take days off to you know? Don't simply blackout, do it in the weekend or something. Don't waste a precious day off for that shit. Exactly. Exactly. Or, you know, other methods that leave you not remembering the previous evening or day. Hi, Dimitro. Either way, don't get blackout drunk, cause that ain't good. But, you know, yeah, I know. I have, Rosa, here's a fun piece of lore for, about me. I have never drunk alcohol. No beer, no wine, no cocktail, or anything like that. Nothing. But how are you doing, Dimitro? I never have. I never had the urge or anything, or the curiosity to try. I'm doing pretty good, Dimitro. I'm doing pretty good. Hope you feel less dead soon. Rosa had her first alcohol when she was 14 because of bad parents. As in, your parents forced you to drink alcohol, or... Because, you know... It's a big no-no. I mean, my brother first drank when he was... 16 or something? If it's to me without me knowing what it was, you thought it was cola. Ah, and then it tasted very, very bad. Or weird. I mean, weird tasting cola. Not bad, actually. Just weird. Or different. Did you then, after you've drunk it, did you find out almost immediately that it wasn't cola, or at least that it was alcohol? I have also, talking about never drinking alcohol, I've also never smoked or something like that. And basically for the same reason why I've never drunk was because I never had the urge or curiosity to Dutch things. Kinda. I mean, I'd rather have it be your parents than complete strangers that then take advantage of you, you know? Although, you know, parents can also take advantage of you, but still. That's true too. Yep. Humans are messed up for sure. For sure. Do, 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 do. Hello, piggies. Yep. And then just go down. There we go. Alright, I think we do have enough marble. So let's get these tools repaired and then continue work on the temple. 6 at the moment, or because Dimitri's dying, I'm finally slowly getting better from being sick since Friday afternoon. Damn. I know, still going to work despite being sick. I mean, Dimitri dying is not necessarily him being sick, but I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Too bad that we can't get Storm Ladder. Oh, by the way, in the Dragon Wheels, I found a sleeping dragon. And people say they're dying because of being sick, so you just assume sick. Fair enough. Like, I found the dragon. Frost dragon. Yes, that's one of the 2 dragons. Those are once again fixed. Maybe later down on the stream we'll head to Zone 4 and try and see if we can find some more adamantine. But for now, we're gonna go and try to get some more building done. Normal marble. Did y'all figure out if the portal limit was server-wide or player-wide? Server-wide. Default portals, server. But we have added a mod that allows for 8 portals per player. So, and also adds all these extra options, so you can make them public or you can make them private. And now we have this many teleporters. You know what? Put those in, put that in, and then get that out. There we go. This is told me you were handing one out to players for at their base. Yeah, well, handing out is a big word, but... And giving, handing out, yeah. About the same. I think for you and Lumi, because you guys live so close together, I think a portal in the center between you two would be the best option. I kind of need to do that with Arlek as well, to be honest. But honestly, my base is gonna be this temple, and the temple has a portal so people can get to the Forgotten Temple part. Nice. I'm gonna get these. Did you move away far, or did you... or did you end up checking? And now yet and break is soon. Do 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 do. I'll tell that after the ad break, because the ad break is gonna start any second now. Oh, nice. You're loading onto the server. Let's go. Loading on the server. Hi, Kara. I didn't know you were online. That you had Hytale, or... Thank you for your daily research contribution, Rosa. Alright. That's front section done. And there are the ad breaks. So I'll be right back while the ads are running. Welcome back from the ad break, everyone. Welcome back. I do really need to get some lights up in there. It's dark again, so let's sleep real quick. Do 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 do. Oh, there we go. Is there another Pashima but can hear you this one? Oh, you moved a little bit further away indeed. Not too much farther, so I can still connect you with a road quite easily. I do kind of want to do this, want to do the same on here because I love building roads. Apparently. Fair. I still wish we could get some of the couches done fairly simply. I did find it crazy how many portals even exist near each other. Yeah. That as well. That definitely as well. Do, 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 do. Yep. Yep. It is somewhat crazy indeed. How much we can place them together. I do like these lightwood planks. They're pretty good. Gonna do them like over here as well as a second floor. I kinda also want. How much is there in between? Oh. That's 7. And here it's also 7, so we're getting 2 doors. Right here. No, if only we had trains. Hey, they are working on it. I mean, at least partially. The choo-choo. Exactly. Exactly. When despawn. About that. I believe with the animal husbandry mod, you're able to tame them and then they won't despawn. But I do not know what their favorite food is, so they don't despawn. I kind of want that. Hour-long hunt to find a new horse again. Already lost 2. No, I'm not gonna search for them either. I'm just gonna, if I find them, I probably will do something with it, but otherwise, you know, I'm fine. Am I gonna use this? Because then I can't use... Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Blood red recipe, let's go. Let's go, Tessa. GG. If I do find a horse, I'm probably gonna do something with it. Otherwise, why bother? Birch. Birch is working fine. Well, back to PC. Kind of want to use these, maybe. You're doing fine. Why? Okay, there we go. Oh. Attractive. Honestly, I think this for roofing or at least ceiling work might be better. Yeah. Alright. Let's tear it out. What I already had. And use... It's too bad that this isn't one hit. Oh well. Also, welcome in game, back in game, Rosa. And it does look like I'll need to go out and get some more birch. Yesterday's, I think, was it yesterday? At least this week's My Hero Vigilantes episode was funny. Or at least I think it was pretty funny. Now the question is... am I gonna go with... just the sides like this? This does mean I need to take all this out again. Or I think just the sides like this might work well. Or maybe even just make it a pattern with normal planks as well. This is gonna tear through my durability, I'm sure. What do you guys think that would look good? Are you saying that using this as a detail block on the side, or just here and there as, yeah, as detailing in the normal planks? So basically, if I can... that's dry, that's completely different kind of wood, so no. Go on, camper, do your thing, good. So basically what I was thinking, like this, because that would fit. So where we... that's alright, that's alright. And then basically every... like that. Or what we can do as well is do it like... like this. I kind of like this as well. Oh. We also have these with flowers. I think this might definitely be a detail block, that's for sure. What we then could do is interchange them. There's still these vague lines in here that connect them to the main line. And the line, if you look through, goes straight over the block. Right, let's grab them real quick. Alright. So if we have this in the center and we do it like this, what we then can do not those. The really decorative, can maybe do something like this as a pattern. This looks like something. But before we can even continue really doing this, we definitely need to get more lightwood. Because how wide is this here, in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then if we want to do a pattern, it's gonna be 7 by 7. So let's get a pattern out. I am definitely gonna remove all of this. Because I do want to get this a pattern in here. Because it's a ceiling and a floor block that's gonna be in here. I am gonna go and put all these slabs, because I can't put the slabs in here anymore now. Put the slabs there, and what we're gonna do first is we're gonna go and find out where we can find birch. I think birch should be in here somewhere. Like in between all these trees. There should be birch as well. Or at least a good light wood. Here, there's birch. There we go. I'm not doing the go chop down these thin trees, but all of these. Yep, of course. Oh, I got that. By the way, Rosa, did you see on Twitter, or we don't know on if Simon posted somewhere else as well? What Simon announced that they're gonna be adding to Hytale in the near future? Like the dinos and such. No, that's from Welgo. I posted it yesterday about 4, where you responded with dinosaurs. So yeah, more dinosaurs. Our friend list is basically almost ready. Basic creature taming is gonna come soon. Expansion of grass and vegetation in general. Which basically also means the tame dinos and ride them. Like an Ark. Oh, talking about Ark, I need to go check something real quick. Of course it is. Login. Save, alright. Sure. Yeah, done. Yeah. Did I... Except if the hours of time. Here's the fun part, Rosa. When I host an Ark server, I increase the taming rates. So it's not hours of taming. The main reason I host my own Arc servers is because I want a specific I want specific mods to be able to play. Which was half an hour for big stuff like Gigas. Yeah, Gigas and stuff I'm fine with taking them longer. But especially if you really want to start breeding Rexes for boss fights. And all that kind of stuff, you don't want to have to spend half an hour per Rex that you're taming to start breeding with. Rosa, do you have Ascendant perchance? Only evolved. Ah. Yeah, I got Ascendant because Len and such really bought that as well. And I must say, a lot of the quality of life stuff that is in Ascendant, I couldn't live without anymore. There was so much quality of life stuff that came to Ascendant. Just base game. I'm just gonna put all of this in here. Take those out, and get those. Yeah, if you got a little bit worse of a PC, then there's a big chance you won't be able to run it indeed. If I would do these on the 7x7... No. No, not on the corners. Right, what I'm gonna do is probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is do normal planks all around. To start out with. Then with the ornates, we're gonna go like that. Then put those around. And another ornate in the middle. So attach to 80% of creatures on Evolve just for servers to close after only 8 months of playing on them. Then at some point it just starts being difficult to play Arc again on other servers. Yeah, that's completely fair. I currently have a Astraeos server running since last year April, and it's still online. We haven't been on there for months now, but it's still online. I can still go onto there and... Ooh, wait. What I could do is show it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could start up Arc and then show it off, because I am able to stream Arc easily. Yeah, let me show it off sometime to you guys, like what we have. I know I streamed it in the past before before I quote-unquote sort of popped off. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Yeah, for Evolve we did had a cluster in the end. That had, our main server was, what was the name? Fjordur. But then we also added in on the island to do the bosses on there and a bunch of other stuff. Oh. That's because of map exclusives, which also part of how service didn't last too long due to lack of donations to keep. Yeah. Yeah, Arc servers, especially on clusters, are so expensive. So I can completely get that people can't always keep them running. What I am doing with this Nitrado, because, you know, one of the downsides with Ascendant is that Nitrado is basically the only real server host. Love further back when it was a fan-made map. I remember playing it with Tessa, just going through the maps on there, discovering things and things after building a massive hack image. Yes. Gonna have that monopoly on Arc servers, so the prices be crazy. The prices are decent for what they offer. They are not too bad, you know, for what they are. Oh, wait. I just noticed something. Yeah. Oh, yes. In my opinion, if I look at other for evolved, perfect. That's amazing. Let's go. Let's do that. What I do with the Nitrado server that I currently have for Arc is I can easily add in a temporary cluster Arc cluster server. So our main thing is Astreus, which we do most of the stuff of. But I can easily set up a server for a month and cluster it to Astreus, which is what I did twice when we were playing heavily to get Club Arc on there. Club Arc, yes. Let me show you. I'm gonna show a trailer real quick. Club Arc trailer. Let's see if I can find a good one. Yeah, okay. I found a decent trailer. properties. There, that one. Move that one a little bit up there. There we go. Look, this is the trailer for Club Arc that was released more than a year ago. Club Arc is basically a minigame hub. It's full of minigames like Whack-a-Dodo, Dodge the Dodig. And when completing that, those minigames, you get tokens, which you can then spend on either loot box chests or these Wheels of Fortune kind of things. Like what you can see over here, these things. But yeah, it does really sound like it's really a lot of fun. And the rewards you earn are immediately put into your cluster transfer inventory, basically. And then when you head back to your main map, in our case Astraeus, you can just go to a obelisk or a special node if you have a mod to put that in craftable, so you can make a craftable obelisk inventory, basically, so cluster inventory, to take out the rewards. These rewards can be cryoed dinos, saddles, weapons, armor, and all that kind of stuff, even of different rarities. These rewards cannot be salvaged, though. Like, you can't put them into a crusher and then get the materials out of it, so you can't salvage them. Oh, that's yeah. And here's the fun thing. With Club Arc on a cluster, the server owner can set it how much things cost. Like the tokens basically work the same as the hexagon things from Genesis 1 and 2. Those points, the points basically work the same as that. Also, from what I have also heard, is that clustering servers is technically possible in Hytale. The mod that we added for the teleporters is technically also able to teleport you to another server, if it's clustered, like in Arc. So these things, like, you can, as you can see, like it says, because I named the world Stormdal, it even says the name here. So you can even just put, yeah, at crossplay with Minecraft and Roblox at the same time, but that's funky. Yes, there's indeed a mod that someone made that enables the crossplay between Minecraft, Hytale, and as well as Roblox, which, you know, meh. But it really looks funky, because if you are on Minecraft, you see these blocks as Minecraft blocks. And if you're on Hytale, you see the Minecraft skins and all that kind of stuff as a randomized Hytale skin with the name above them. It's it's pretty good. Pretty fun. But this looks pretty good, right? Like how we did this. There was a time like last year where for about 2 months or so that I played Ark Survival Ascendant on stream. Didn't hear you for a bit because of this, and no worries, no worries. But yeah, this looks good, right? I don't know what we're gonna be putting in here, but at least it looks good. Now to do the other side, which I think I have plenty of these. Do I have how much? 5, 10, 15. Oh yeah, I have plenty. Alright, the outside is completely this, but right. Do I have? Nope. Alright. Take one stack. Put those in. Get these out. There we go. I keep forgetting that I need to stand still and not hold my W key. Because yeah, like that. Else I go down. Hi, Skelly. Bye, Skelly. Yeah, let's get that on this side as well. And you know what? I'm just gonna do it from the bottom. It's easier. Yeah. If you like Ark Rosa, have you watched Syntac perchance, or do you watch a Ark content or other Ark content creators? So I do know Lost Colony came out a month ago or so now. Or 2 months ago, possibly. If Syntac, trying to remember who else I used to watch back when I played Ark, yeah. There we go. Oh. Well, hello. Here we go. Yeah, the first. Oh, what was the? Oh yeah, Slipgator. I used to watch my first art content creator that I watched was Slipgator. And Corrales. I know Corrales not from Hermitcraft, but from from Ark. King Daddy. Yeah, I think he played with with them. Mr. Miola, I possibly remember him. Not quite sure. Not quite sure. All right. All right. Let's get a few things on there so those are visible on this side, which means it's here. There we go. There's a Miola because of some hits he was in with others on multi-service. Yeah. Yeah, at the moment, the only Arc content creator I really watch from time to time is Syntag. But Ark might be a game that comes back onto stream in the future as well, you know? Because I do love dinosaurs. Yeah, the main one I watched was Slipgator. Just checked one of his vids and his intro just gave a whole blast of nostalgia. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Uh, du- 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 dun, dun, dun. I have been trying to get Dimitro and such back into Ark. Because years ago, when I was heavily into World of Warcraft, the guild I was in back then all took a break from World of Warcraft, and we basically played Ark together. So we were with a group of 10 or so on an Ark server that I set up. But I haven't. But after that, I haven't been able to get Dimitro to play Ark again. What is the name of this store? Stylic. All right. There. I do need more. There we go. Do 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 do. And then I do want them there. Yeah, definitely. I need 3 more doors. You know what? Craft 10. There we go. If I need more, I can I can craft more. Do 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 do. I am also gonna be honest with you guys. I am probably gonna detail this very lightly because it's such a huge build. I do kind of want to focus on the outskirts as well, which might be something we focus on next. Or try to think of next. Because at the moment it is somewhat bare-ish. Because now it's just a big wall. Alright, let's do this at least. Visual detailing has its own beauty to it. Yeah, that's definitely true. But I kind of want to use the... What I want is to be a little bit more detailed on the outside than on the inside. And maybe not a little bit, maybe heavily more detailed on the outside than the inside. That's salt. Don't need salt. I'm gonna bring those out now. Get those, and then let's get a bunch of smooth 2 stacks, and then 2 stacks of normal bricks. Let's get 2 more because I'm definitely gonna be needing it. Alright. One, two, three, 4 is here. And over here. That's to start out with here. I don't really care for the inside. At least this wall, because it's the details on here are these pillars. Like they break up the wall somewhat. But on this side, I do kind of want to see if I can get something going. Although I don't know what. And I think I want it there, and then over here. Some sticky out bits. Which might be just a bridge to a smaller tower or something like that. But yeah, I don't really know. I don't. So yeah, this probably will stay as an empty room. Okay. Thinking. I still need to get stairs in there and there. There, and then here. These, and then these. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Do, 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 do. Oh, wait. I can just do this because this looks pretty decent as well to be there. And then we have Luxie's penguins, or penguins, penguin. One, two. You alright? Two, three, four. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I also still need to think of the water. That, there we go. That's the entire outside dealt with for now. If I'm gonna do it on that side, I'm also gonna need to do it on this side, which means that it's gonna be here and here, which means that that might be an issue. So we might want to move the to here instead, which is completely doable even on that side. And then up, and then I can focus on getting a sewer idea here. The reason I haven't filled that in is because I want to use a bucket to get that water out of there. And to get just some detail in here, because this is now one big large wall. Which honestly, I might just maybe just do something like that, and then just get water to flow out of there. Or maybe even something like this, that it flows out of there into here. Just some ideas. Oh. See if I can get a bucket. Because that is... Oh, apparently I've got to clean that up. It's fine. It is fine. Nothing to worry about. Food. Craft one wooden bucket. And then head back to the temple. I'm kinda also procrastinating working on the basement. Where my quote-unquote base is gonna be. No. I think I need to be on the other side, don't I? Because on this side it doesn't really matter. That is way better. Alright, ads are starting any second now. Then during the ad break I take a quick break. There we go. I'll just do this for now, real quick. Well, we wait for... Ah, there we go. Never mind. Be right back. Welcome back, everyone. I am sorry. I'm reading some stuff real quick. Uh, do, 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 do. All right. Nah, basically, what I was reading was, yeah. Apparently, a friend of mine was getting harassed by people while they were working. And not necessarily harassed, but, they got DMs from people. And then while they were working, and then the sad people became angry at them because they didn't respond within seconds or minutes or something like that. So, yeah. Oh. I removed this to place this, and then I never replaced it back. I removed more there than I needed to, but it's fine. It's fine. I am not going to name names, Rosa. I'm not gonna name names, but just in case there is someone here that knows said persons, by the way. But yeah, they're yeah. No, I am using them because that's, neutral. That's the neutral term to use when you don't want people to know gender or stuff like that. Put them in there. I got roof tiles. Okay. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys right now about this build. I set myself to creative for a moment so I can fly up. I don't know what to do for the top floor to continue building this up. There was someone being harassed because of someone yapping a bit too loud to you. Yappity yappity yep yep yep. But yeah, I really don't really know what to do for the top floors. Oh, okay. Now, the said person was getting DMs from people, and if they did not respond within a certain amount of time, then they would get messages that people were mad at them. So, yeah. Yeah, some people just do not understand that people have work or are busy with other stuff and aren't online 24/7. Right. Sadly, life exists. I don't know, it's sometimes life is good, and it's good that it exists. Like last Saturday when I was at a birthday party of a good friend of mine. Thank you for sleeping, whoever slept. Alright, so if I'm gonna make a bridge 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can get it to here. Life is in job and stuff, fair. Even jobs can be fun, right? Not all of them, but jobs can be fun. I am gonna try something. Yeah. I do need to stay up. Especially when I go higher than this. And then one more, and then we go in one. Something like this. Yeah, it's fine. Something akin to this on the side. Then get stairs. Honestly, that might just be good enough. Does feel kind of stumpy though. Right, so if we would do something like that instead, would that? I think that would be better. So let's remove these. Okay, yes, that looks less stumpy. That looks way better. If you ask me, at least. It definitely looks way better. And we can repeat it over here. So we are gonna do it like this. Which would then be something like that. No. Smooth. Oh, these are one too low. Drop them. Wait, did I do the insides here as well? No. I should do that. Yep. That's how it should be done. Which means that this can go, that can go, that can go, and this can go. Get those. Something like this. There. Next there, and then there. I think that was it, right? Yes. You're the first one to comment on it, Rosa. That's right. It's a typo. I'm gonna completely be honest with you. A typo. Feel free to break it and replace it. I mean... Alright. Yeah, it's fine. And then you put that and that. Spa. Spa. Hmm. All right, so honestly, it's actually kind of perfect. I could get a corner window in here. Let's see how how a corner window would look. And get these. Oh. Ah. Hmm. Not too bad. Not too bad. There, there, and then get there. So first I'm actually using vertical slabs in a build in Hytale. Window. I can jump into these windows, but yeah. I gotta go fast. Thank you for the lurk over on YouTube. So am I gonna then... Yeah, let's do that on this tower as well. That's it. That's right. And there we go. Loop, 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 loop. This does look very promising indeed. I do like these windows. I think it somewhat fits. Let's get normal planks. Let's just be very simple over here. I do want this to be fully traversable. But doesn't necessarily have to be fully detailed. And it does look like, with how I am designing these windows, I can't just leave them like that on these. Or do you guys think that I should just, you know, put the slabs in there as well? Like, on those, for sure. Wolf. There is also a very big chance that I will come in later. Where the hell did the skeleton spawn? Ishta? Is a skeleton down here? Like underground? It must be, right? I do need to get them over here. Those towers. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's there. And if I continue on from there, it's gonna be there. Yeah, 2 and then goes in. Yep. Alright. Let's at least get this one in here before I get distracted by something. There, replaced. Right. Yep. There. And of course I don't have enough marble bricks. Let's get many more stacks or more. Oh, I do still have more, but I definitely need more. Yeah. Let's at least get it to the same height as that. So that when I start creating the... I do definitely need way more planks. Because, you know, there's gonna be another tower right there. It's right there. Alright, don't have enough smooth. I can do these. Yeah. Slabbies. There we go. Yeah. Simple enough. Simple enough. I definitely do not... Yeah, I need way more. Way more. I need so much more. But, guys, it is gonna be a little bit of a shorter one today. Because I do need to get some stuff ready for tonight. Because I will be going and playing World of Warcraft at the end of the year. At the end of the year, at the end of the month. I am gonna raid into a World of Warcraft streamer who I have raided in the past. I believe. I think I've raided them before. They are amazing. They help out the community in World of Warcraft a lot with running Mythic Plus keys and raids and all that kind of stuff. I really hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. And yeah. For tomorrow, it's gonna be the same as yesterday. Basically, I'm gonna see how if I need to help at the other location or if I am at the at my main location and how busy it is. Because apparently it's quite a busy time today at the moment. But yeah, we're gonna go right into Chrisette. As I'm saying, she is currently playing some World of Warcraft. I really hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. I had a good time streaming again today. We made some progress on the temple. Definitely not a lot, but enough. We made enough progress. Tomorrow, yeah, it depends on what I want to play. If it's either Hytale or Cult of the Lamb. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will be back next time. Have a good one, everyone. Goodbye.